feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying high. I'm standing on the dizzying highs. I'm standing on the dizzying highs. I'm standing on the dizzying highs. Standing on the dizzying highs. Everything's so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I, we're climbing way up together. Standing on dizzying highs. Everything's so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I, we're climbing way up together. Standing on the dizzying highs.
Well, hello there, and welcome back to another stream here on Gatehead Farm. So, if you missed the stream yesterday, then we got all the hay bales done, brought back to the farm, and between the stream, I have just put them away ready, and we're on to the next day. So, the plan is today, I think it's to get some fertilising done. So, it looks like we need to fertilise 134 and 11, which we have recently made. Also do need to bring the machines back at some point. Maybe see if we can fertilise number 7, and then I'm hoping to do some contracts today. So let's get the tractor started up. So like I say, welcome along to the stream today. Please do let me know how the start of the week has been for you. How's your Monday? It seems to come round all too quick, but the worst day is out the way. It is onwards towards the weekend now. Monday is always the hardest day. So yeah, let me know how you've been, what you've been up to, what you're going to be up to this evening. Right, can we get this done? So we have the tram lines from last time, although they do seem to have knocked a big part of the field out, so I don't really want to take any more. That does seem to be doing something. So we'll quickly scoot round this field without taking out too much more. If I can stick to the tram lines. I think actually I may have turned off crop destruction, but I think we'll leave it as it is. We've got the tram lines in, so yeah, that'll do. Close enough. So there are some big contracts kicking around. I had a little look just before the stream. that I would like to try and do. There's some fertilising ones and some baling contracts, I think. Tempted by the baling contracts. I have got the equipment, but judging by how much the contracts are paying, I think they're going to be pretty big fields, so we may get the equipment to go with it. Thank you very much for the follow there, Farmer Connor 33. Very kind of you, thank you for the support. Welcome along. Hope you enjoy the stream today. So we will be streaming today for about an hour and a half. Should be about one in-game day. Like to try and keep it, I think a day of stream works pretty well. How's the field looking? Good. That should do. Right, so we're going to get the fertiliser on those 2 grass fields of ours. Try and bring one of the pieces of machinery back. Probably the baler, I guess, first. One of the things we probably don't want to be lying around in the field. Good job we don't get any thieves on Farming Simulator. That would be a bit too realistic. Well, that might be a cool thing for the next game. We could have little events that happen. You know, your tracks could break down, you could get a puncture, you could have a piece of machinery stolen. I think that would play out pretty cool. Beacon on. So here are our grass fields, these 2 on the left hand side. Wow, it's growing back quick already. Hoping I can get some fertiliser on here. It's not growing too much. Yeah, brilliant. Right, so we'll have a quick whiz round and get this done. Do have GPS on this tractor, but I think that's a bit overkill for fertilising a little field like this. So welcome along to the stream if you're just joining us. As the title says, I am still pretty new to streaming. I do make videos on YouTube and also put out some videos on TikTok as well. Despite the fact that I'm quite probably too old for TikTok, but it's all good fun. So we're streaming here on Gatehead Farm on PC. And as you can see, we're playing with seasons. We're on 6-day seasons. I find 6 days is just the right amount. I find anything more a bit too long. And we did start from scratch, so we started with 500,000. No land, no machinery, and yeah, we're building up the farm. So this is the first year. We've got a few cows and a small little cow farm. So I do also put the VODs up from the stream on YouTube as well. How am I doing? Okay. So if you want to dip in and out, then you can catch up on YouTube. Hello Sith, welcome back, mate. Nice to see you again. Yeah, my day was good, thank you. Was good. Relatively quiet day for work, so that's always good. Mondays can be a bit manic, but it wasn't too bad. How was your day? Hope it went well for you. Good start to the week. Did I miss it a little bit up here? There we go. Awesome, great, thanks, great. Ah, it's good to hear. Always good to hear. So yeah, like I say, great to have you back on the stream from the other day. So thanks for calling in. Hope you had a good weekend. That was nice for you. Tomorrow it should be a good day farming simulator wise with the precision farming DLC coming out. I think it's tomorrow, which I don't know a huge deal about it. I've read a little bit of the blog posts, so that'd be cool to have a play around with. Maybe see if we can try it on here tomorrow. Not quite sure how it works, but I'm sure we'll all find out. I can probably just go up and down here. So yeah, once we've fertilised these, I think we'll have a look, see what contracts are kicking around. Could do with some money, that is for sure. But yeah, so yesterday we did make some silage bales. They're up at the BGA, so once they're fermented I'll be able to sell those, bring in some money for the farm. So I think there's 17 or 18 bales that are up there, so that should be cool. And then we have got pretty much a full shed of hay bales and some extra silage bales for our cows. But yeah, right now they're just grazing on the grass. That'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, come the winter, I would like to get them some total mixed ration, some TMR. Ready for when they start producing milk. So that's those two fields done. 24 and 7 are at fully fertilised, so that is looking jolly good. So let's have a look, see what contracts are around. If anyone does have any suggestions, then let me know. Oh, we've got a harvesting contract. So there's plenty of fertilising, some big baling contracts. There's a big money in the baling, but it is a big job, and I've done quite a bit of baling recently. Very tempted by that harvesting one, although it is only a small contract. What's field 94? Where's that? Crikey, that is a long way. I reckon let's do the harvesting contract. Right, we'll borrow the items for that. So, doing a bit of harvesting, that should be fun. I was not expecting to do that, but yeah. It is late summer, so that's jolly good. Ooh, actually, we might be able to get the straw off that as well, which would be a bonus. So I think I've got the straw mod, straw from contracts, or something like that. Let's get the PTO hooked up, and we'll put the spreader on the front, take that back to the farm, and then head to the shop and pick up what we need up there, and we'll stick that on Follow Me. So yeah, obviously at the moment I haven't got a harvester. We'll need to buy one soon, very soon. Probably lease one. But we'll just get one off the contract for now. Yeah, try not to crash. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day. Let me know what you're up to. If you're doing some farming at the moment, then let me know where you're farming. On Farming Simulator, of course. Real life as well is pretty cool. But yeah, if you're on a farm sim, let me know what map you're on, what you're up to. It'd be good to hear about it. Right, let's take the spreader back. So yeah, I'm currently planning hopefully to stream each day this week. So I'm aiming for 7 o'clock UK time. So 7 PM GMT. So do drop in any day this week if you can. Good to have you along. So we've got all the bales in here. I was going to say stacked, but they're, yeah, suspect stacking. Loader work is not my forte, and I will be the first to admit that. I used to play with a controller for a long time, and then I've recently moved to a wheel and a joystick and a mouse, so my loader work is still somewhat to be desired. So I feel like this is lagging. I'm not sure. I'm just going to knock the time back a little bit. I better check the weather as well. Sun. Jolly good. That would have been just my luck that I'd taken a harvesting contract and it was going to rain. But no, it looks all good. Let's scoot past this gent dawdling along. I think the traffic in Farming Simulator, you can never win, because the standard speed for cars is too slow and you're overtaking them in your tractor, and then the mappers that have speeded up the traffic you just end up getting crashed into. Maybe that's just my bad driving. Alright. So here's our... I'll just park the tractor down here for now. So what have we got? We've got the TX32 and a little Fent with, yeah, not the biggest of trailers, but that's okay. Doesn't look like a huge field on the map anyway. So yeah, I have got manual attach installed. Cool. And it's not a very big header. Well, let's just shunt that out of the way. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Ooh. Which way? Yeah. So I'm fairly sure the header goes on from this side. I will admit it's not a combine I use very much. I have got a modded in version installed, which I have used a little bit. But yeah, the base game New Holland, it's not a tractor I've used a lot. Combine. Right, so let's get that hooked on there. Okay, so we're going to field 94. So if we go, let's go up here. We haven't been up here, I don't think. We'll head up here, down there to 94. So I think if I take the combine, and then we'll put my tractor and the little fence on the back. Using Follow Me. I think Follow Me has to be up there for one of my favourite mods. I don't know how I'd play without it, to be honest. Right. Although, I will say we'll probably crash into a load of traffic now. How's the little convoy doing? Awesome. So yeah, this is a part of the map I haven't been to very much. There are a couple of farms across the top, which I did consider before settling on the small cow farm. It looks like we're going to have a busy old time because I think we've got to take the grain down to Gatehead Stores, which is right down the bottom. You can see field 94 flashing up near the top. So it'll be a good chance to have a look around the map, see a bit more of it. It's always a good thing about doing contracts, you do get to have a bit of an explore other than just your farm. It's a cool dual carriageway up there. We're heading down here. So I hope everyone is doing well that's watching. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing here on the farm. Really do appreciate you joining me, and watching along with me today. So thank you very much. Hey there, welcome along. Elite Andelnip? Sorry if I totally butchered your name there. I'll call you Elite, I think that's easier. Welcome along. Good to have you guys here from TikTok. Yeah, I find there's a lot going on TikTok at the moment. Very popular. Yeah, good to have you guys here. Thank you very much. The map. So what map is this? This is Gatehead Farm. That's Gatehead Farm by MJ Modding. I think it's on the mod hub for PC and Mac. And I think it's being worked on for console, but I don't think it's on console yet. But yeah, if you're on PC, it's definitely worth checking out. And how do I get into this field? So we're after this one on the left. Thank you very much for the follow. I am Ollie. Great to have you along. Thank you for following. Ah, awesome. Welcome along. We've got all the TikTok crew in the house. So I think somehow this field has not got a gate. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Trust me to pick the field with no gateway. Thank you very much, Elite, for your follow as well. Very much appreciated, guys. Thank you. Okay, so I've managed to pick a contract in a field with no gateway. So yeah, it is a great map, but it does appear to be missing some gates. Yeah, there's definitely no gateway. That's very frustrating. So I think we'll have to do a sneaky little cut through the hedge, I think. Although that header's not going to go through the hedge. Oh, it did. Okay, well, we'll pretend we didn't. We'll just pretend there's a gateway. Creative license. Yeah. Right, we'll just stick that there for now. Evening, Robert. Welcome along. How are you doing? Hope everybody's well. That's joining us today. Right, let's drop this off here. I am Ollie. What map? This is Gatehead Farm. So yeah, the map is Gatehead Farm. Right, let's get this set up. Yeah, it does not mean he's licensed to use swords in public. Oh, what have I done? Helps if I connect this up. So the green sword is moderators. So yeah, moderators, they can delete messages, ban people if you know, anyone's messing around. I had some spam in recent streams, so they can sort that out. Right, so we'll stick the baler on the back, and hopefully that can do our bales as we go round, and we can make a bit of extra money off this. So I'm planning on streaming every day this week. So I'm planning to stream 7 PM UK time each evening this week on Gatehead Farm. So I'm still pretty new to streaming, sort of just figuring out a schedule, what I'm doing, but yeah. Yeah, I did just pick up the trailer. I am Ollie. I had my spinach for breakfast, so yeah, I'm feeling strong. But yeah, I do try and play realistically, but sometimes it's farming simulator, and yeah, you have to make your life a little bit easier. But yeah, let me know what you guys are all up to this evening. If you're farming on Farm Simulator, let me know what map you're playing on, what you're up to. It's always good to hear about people's days, what they've been doing. Or if you just want to sit back, chill, enjoy the stream, that's also cool. So yeah, we'll go round the outside on this one. Around the outside probably 2-3 times, and then head up and down the field. So how long am I streaming for? Probably about an hour and a half. So probably finish around 8:30. We'll see how things are going, but yeah, probably 7 till 8:30 most days, I think, is what I'm thinking. Obviously, if we're right in the middle of a job, we'll probably carry on. How's our baler doing? Brilliant. So yeah, so I've got the collect straw for contracts mod installed, so that means I can bale up the straw for the contract, which you can't normally do. Ollie, you're 14 and your friend who's 22 went to ag college and used farm sim to pass his telehandler course first time. That is brilliant. It is. I mean, some of the detail on Farming Simulator is something else. But yeah, so I've got a joystick that I use with Farm Sim, and I grew up on a farm as well, and our telehandler we had a joystick. So if you've got that sort of setup, then yeah, you definitely can. It is like the real thing. Pretty cool. I think really what I should probably have done is turn the combine round, I think. So the auger, the pipe, is on the outside. So we'll spin round. We'll head back down this other side, I think. %50 full off probably 1.5 trips round. I reckon we'll probably be just under 3 headlands, and that should fill the tank. Not quite sure how big the trailer is. Hopefully it's a decent size, because we have got to go quite a way to drop the grain off. So let's see if we can grab a nice screenshot. So I do put the VODs for the streams on my YouTube channel, which is Phillium. So if you do want to drop in and out of the stream, you can catch them up on YouTube. Yeah, awesome, Ollie. Well, thanks very much for joining us, and thanks for the follow. That's awesome. I'll definitely catch you again soon. So I think we'll get round this headlands, probably go straight and tip that in the trailer, and then I reckon we can start the up and down runs. So big thank you to everyone who's joining us today and in any of the other streams. Really great to have you along for the stream. So let's grab the fence. So yeah, the fence and the trailer and that is just from the contracts, as is the combine. But I do need to decide on what combine I'm going to get for myself, actually. So I want something pretty cheap. So if anyone's got any suggestions for a cheap combine, then let me know. So we'll have my own harvest in a couple of days. I imagine that might be tomorrow's stream, maybe the day after. We should get our own combine in done. Awesome. So what I think I'm going to do here is where this bit sort of curves out at the top of the field, just sort of try and level this off so that we've got a straighter run back up the field. Ah, Elite, you're currently playing Dalton Valley Farm. That is a great map. That is great. I've got I did do a series on that on YouTube. There's a few episodes on there from my save game on Dalton Valley. I think it's probably one of my favourite maps for FS19, if not the favourite. Brilliant. Which farm did you go for on Dalton Valley? And Robert, you want to see Erlengrad? Yeah, I've got a series on that actually. If you check out my YouTube channel, I haven't put any videos out on that map for a little while, but there are a few on there. Just let the straw drop out so the baler doesn't miss any. But yeah, Dalton Valley, great map. I went for the main cow farm. Yeah, main farm. It's a good choice. Very good choice. The goats are pretty cool on that map. It's a shame there's not more goats on other maps. What farm did I go for? Yeah, I went for the main farm as well. So yeah, started off with the cows on the main farm, and then I've since bought the sheep and the goats as well. So I've got the 2 farms now. Yeah, so this map, Gatehead Farm, I've got the small cow farm. So yeah, on this map, we are down here. Although I'm rapidly filling up space on this, on my farm on here already. So I'll probably have to put some sheds up somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where. Also can't afford any sheds right now. Elite, have I played on Marwell Manor Farm? I have. Not for a very long time though. Played it early on. Yeah, played it quite early on when it came out, and then actually it had a seasons update, didn't it? I did play it a bit then. But I found so many other maps sort of keep coming out all the time. I'm very much guilty of hopping between lots of different maps. I never sort of stick to one. Something new comes out and I'm like, ooh, I want to try that. But yeah, I do like Marwell Manor. I tend to prefer sort of slightly small to medium farms and maps. Whereas Marwell was pretty big. Yeah, it is a nice map, Marwell. If you like big farming and big machinery, then I sort of find it's very good for that. One of my all-time favourites has to be Greenwich Valley, or Greenwich Valley by Greenbale. That was I spent a lot of time on that map. But yeah, like I say, it's just so many good ones now. So many good ones. Do you guys play on console or PC? because I guess there's a big difference there what maps come out on console and PC. It's always a big thing. PC, Robert? Oh, Elite, you like that map? Yeah, Greenwich. Great map. I think my longest save games, I think, are on that map. Right, so we're filling up here. 80%. So we'll probably get sort of halfway back up the other side. And then we'll get the old Fent and get filled up. So all the bales we can keep, which is brilliant. So we'll sell those because we don't need those. Oh no, actually, no, we will keep them. What am I talking about? We've got the cows, so we'll keep the straw bales off this field. So on how many hours have I played on FS? 252, nice. So yeah, I think I've played, I think it's about 1,300, 1,300. I think the last time I saw on my Steam. Yeah, 1,300 I think for FS19. But I think the longest save game I've done is about 100 hours. So it gives you an idea sort of how many different save games I play on. I tend to not get bored, but I haven't got the longest attention span. So a new map comes out and I think, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. So yeah, about 1,300 hours in total, I think. Almost full. Are we going to finish the row? No, not quite. Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm sure there's people that have got more hours. I hope they have. I hope they have. Yeah, that's so annoying. You mean not finishing off the row? I know, we were very close to finishing the row. It's always the way. Always the way. How are we doing? 20% left in here, so I think we'll keep going until the trailer's full. There's no point in taking a half load to be sold. Elite, do you watch Daggerwin? Yes, I do. Big Daggerwin fan. I can't imagine there's many people into Farm Sim that haven't watched Daggerwin or don't watch him. The amount of time and effort that he puts into his videos are crazy. Dogwin. Yes, his dog is called Dogwin on Survival Roleplay. Dogwin, the perfect name for his dog. But yeah, I watch a lot of Daggerwin, watch a lot of Virtual Farmer as well. They're probably my two favourite farm sim content creators. Yeah, Daggerwin must have an awful lot of hours. I think just the fact that his main job is farming simulator is just crazy. Like the amount of time it takes to get to that position. I have a bit of cab view. I don't do much cab view. Yeah, can't believe Jet got stolen. I saw that coming. Saw that coming. Scott Nix. His name was Nix. To nick something, to steal. He was always going to get stolen. Elite, do you think Peter was involved? Yes. I think he was in on it. I'm too suspicious. Robert, what happened to the old boy? Do you mean Dennis? Dennis is still around. He's in a care home though. He's in a care home, which I think is a very kind of adult, mature theme. But not with COVID, no. He's got dementia or Alzheimer's, which for a farming simulator video is pretty crazy. The character development is just mad. Right, let's tidy up this bit here. Right, lower. Thank you. So, I think this should fill the rest of the trailer, and then we'll take that to the sell point for the contracts. So I think we've got to go down here, Gatehead stores. So, probably go straight down past the... Helps if I keep in a straight line. I think we go... It's a very long way. Straight down, up past the shop, and down, I think. Why does it take so long to do anything in FS? That is why I tend to play smaller maps with lots of fields, but lots of small fields, and then jobs don't last too long. You remember the day the series started? I presume you mean survival roleplay. Yeah, I started watching it probably episodes halfway through series 1, I think I found it. I didn't watch it right from the very beginning. Right, full trailer. So seeing as we haven't got a gateway out the fields, we'll just nip through the hedge. Just pop through the hedge. Nobody saw a thing. So we'll see if we can get around this guy here. So this was one of the other farms that I considered on this map. Just on the right hand side is a sheep farm. If you guys can see that. Yeah, I did consider that when I started, but I think it was a bit too expensive. But yeah, I was certainly spoilt for choice on this map. So I think we'll drive up past the shop and round that way. So obviously with the contract I should have a little bit of grain left over afterwards to keep. Awesome, Elite, you're coming back to the stream tomorrow, thank you. Yeah, it'd be awesome to have you along. So yeah, I'm not sure what we'll be doing tomorrow. I'm hoping maybe harvesting my own fields. So I've got these two. Yeah, they might be ready. Ah, Sif, thank you very much. Robert, yeah, it's good to have you guys here. It's always good to have you guys along. Tomorrow we should also Precision Farming will be out, that DLC, so we'll see about that. I don't think the map has to be prepared for it. I think it does a default system if it's not prepared, so we might play around with that tomorrow. But we'll be back here on Gatehead Farm because I'm loving this map. It's really good. I want to try and grow the farm. Year 1 seasons is always a tricky year, especially starting from scratch. I would like to buy this little yard up here at some point because it's sort of round the back of the farm. So that might be handy to have at some point. But yeah, a little way off that just yet. Right, here we go. So let's see how much of the contract is complete. 77%, I'll take that. Oh, that's pretty good. So hopefully the rest of the field shouldn't be too much, and then we should have some grain left over for ourselves, which, to be honest, I'll probably just sell straight away. Oh, awesome, Sif. You've inspired me to start from scratch using seasons and play on Gatehead Farm. That's awesome. yes, start from scratch is it can take quite a while to build your farm up, but I do find it a bit more challenging, a bit more interesting really, especially if you throw seasons in the mix. The realistic cab mod, I don't know if I think I might have that, where you can't go like all the way round in the cab. Oh, and does a bit of a tilt. Is that the one you mean? I'll be honest, I don't do a lot of in-cab stuff normally. Yeah, I think I've got that cab mod. Because I should keep my eyes on the road. But yeah, I used it for some of my YouTube videos, so I think it's still enabled on the save game. It's a cool idea though, because yeah, your head doesn't swivel 360 degrees like a farming simulator camera. Oh, really? Well, I never. I've had it installed for like a month and didn't know you could do that. Well, thank you, Elite, for letting me know. You learn something new every day. Yeah, thank you for that, because I did not know you could do that. To be fair, one thing I'm always impressed with is the different mods that come out for this game. I mean, Giants obviously make a very good sort of base game, but without mods I wouldn't have played this much, and I think a lot of people wouldn't either. Because there's just so much variety. Yeah, 100%. I would get bored of just 2 maps. Me too. And I mean, I understand why the maps are the way they are. You know, big wide open fields for workers, and for PC players they've got to be playable on, you know, lesser computers. But yeah, definitely they would. I think I would lose interest. Was there anything left in the tank? Yes, there was. Right, so not much left of the field. Oh, I need to start up the beta actually. I also need a pressure washer as well, because my tractor is looking dirty. Right, so we'll knock the rest of this field out. That shouldn't take us long. Although we have got the smaller bit always takes longer than you think. Always takes longer. That's cool. I like that. And obviously the baler had to leave these bales right in my way. Thank you for that. Oh, why is it not baling? I haven't turned it on, have I? No. Would help if I turned it on. Idiot. Oh, what's my favourite tractor brand? That's going to cause some debate, isn't it? So, in real life, I did grow up on a farm, and we had. I remember, well, we had Deutz were the latest tractors that we had, and before that, we had Masseys. Probably my favourite that I end up using in Farm Sim and New Holland. I do like New Holland. Ah, Sith answer. It's Massey Ferguson for you, is it? I do like the is it the 5600 Massey, the drop nose one, and also the 6600 Massey as well. That's a cool tractor. But yeah, I end up using New Holland a lot. But I think there are some good mods on Farm Sim, so that's probably why I use it more. I'm pretty open when it comes to tractors. I don't use Fendt very often, I will be honest. Don't use Fendt all that much. Class, actually. I do like Class as well. I think Class for combines. I really like the Tucano combine and also the Big Lexion. Very cool combines. Ooh, what's my favourite mod? That's an interesting. That's a tricky one. Because Seasons is fantastic. It just changes the game so much. I can't play without it really. Follow Me is also really useful. When that wasn't out to begin with for Farm Sim, I was a bit lost. So I think those two, in terms of like big gameplay mods, I think they're definitely up there. What about you guys? What's your favourite mods? What's your go-to that you can't live without? Follow Me as well. Yeah. It was one of those, when I first kind of saw it, I was like, oh, is that very useful? And then when I started playing with it, I was like, oh, this is like game changing. It's just so simple, but it has so many uses. Well, like this, just having the baler going behind you just speeds up the job, makes it a whole lot easier. The strength mod, yeah. Me flinging around the trailer earlier on. But it's super handy. No, that's awesome, Sif. Thanks very much for joining us today, man. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoy your evening, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, we'll finish up this contract today. And get the grain delivered, get it all finished. Seeing as there's not much left in the field anyway. And then yeah, probably call it a day on here. So tomorrow I will need to come and get these bales and take them back to the farm. So you can see my fantastic bale stacking. And I'll try not to tip the trailer over like I did yesterday. Which there is a clip of that on the Twitch channel and also on TikTok. If you want to see me flip the trailer over. So yeah, we'll come and get these bales tomorrow. And then see what's going on at that point. Hopefully we'll be able to do our own harvest, which will be pretty cool. The only thing on the farm that we've got at the moment, we haven't got a grain silo, so there's nowhere to store the grain, so we may have to sell it straight off the field. But obviously seasons the price changes a lot, so I would really like to keep it until it's a higher price, but I don't know where I'm going to keep it. Might have to make some room in one of the sheds. So how's this? What's the barley price at the moment? 753. Could be worse. Could be better. It could be worse. That wasn't a bad little job actually in this combine. That was pretty fun. Oh, awesome. Contract on field 94 is finished. So we don't even need to deposit the rest of that grain. So everything in this trailer is for us to keep, which is brilliant. Right, whilst that's... Ooh, you just started a map with nothing but a pickup? You madman. It's a cool way to play. It's tough though, tough. Which map did you go for? Yeah, it all depends what map you're... You need a map with lots of contracts, I find. And a lot of patience. A lot of patience. Dalton Valley, that's a good map for it, really. Because the fields aren't super expensive. They're pretty well priced. And there's normally a decent amount of contracts. So I'm just trying to squeeze out a bale from this straw that's left. I don't think we're going to make it. Decent amount of straw bales off here as well, actually. Pleased with that. Oh yeah, there should be enough straw up here, actually. But yeah, Dalton Valley with just a pickup truck. You'll have to let me know how that goes. How you do. Also, right. Yeah, cheapest field's 11k. See, that's not bad. And I don't think that's a particularly unrealistic price, to be honest. Right, so all this barley is mine. Well, I say all. 4,000 litres. I guess it could be worse. Right, so we'll go sell this and see how much we get for that. Once we've sold the grain, we can complete the contracts. And then we will call it a day, I reckon, once we've done that. Did I turn the baler off? Yes. Bit of, oh, right, it's lagging there. My computer's deciding just to have a little bit of a strop. I'm glad this Fent does 32 miles an hour. Because I was worried it was going to be really slow. Because I don't use it very often. Don't think I've ever used the this Fent from the base game. Not a bad little tractor, really. I imagine it's probably expensive though, for what it is. Any Fent normally is. I mean, my tractor's struggling to keep up. Where's my tractor? Far down the hill. Don't think there's any point overtaking this guy. Right, nice easy run downhill. It's interesting there's only one sell point for grain on a map this big. Just a bit strange. Yeah, just the one. Guess it's not the end of the world. So this should all be money in our pockets. He's going to crash into the... Oh no. Cool, 3,000 from the grain. And let's complete the contracts. Another 2,200, so about 5 grand off that contract. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. So that works out pretty nicely. 8:30, just about. So I will leave that here for today. So just before we go, just want to say a big thank you to you guys for joining me today. Thanks very much for the follows as well. How do I see those? So yeah, thank you for the follow from Farmer Connor, from I Am Ollie, and Elite as well. Thank you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. I will be back tomorrow at 7 PM UK time. We'll be back here on Gatehead Farm, hopefully doing our own harvest, but we will see. We will see. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, Elite. Thank you very much. You take care, man, and see you later.
She called